I had been to Lagos 2014. I'm 2012 as I'm still working with Wisdom. They signed me for 5 years and I recorded just 2. No, so I was going to drop an album in 2018 and then I lost my voice. So he put me on the mic, let me record the chorus, and then over the mic, I want to record. I wasn't able to believe it. It felt like something left my body, like I felt lighter.
Come on in. I like all of this, but I said come relaxed, a relaxed calm vibe like you're coming home.
No, it's too much dream for me, so this is relaxing actually.
Okay, come on, sit in.
Plenty where it's coming from.
How are you doing?
Alright, as you can see, I'm chilling.
You're chilling, good. Actually. I like this. The drip is giving, like it's the green, it's the
pink, it's the pink.
I'm such a pink girl. People think it's my favorite color, but it's not.
Oh, I don't get it.
I wear pink a lot.
Right.
But purple is my favorite color.
And you wear pink a lot.
Yeah, I wear. Why? I don't even wear purple.
Why are you cheating your favorite color to wear?
So it's not cheating. I don't know. Do you remember that song "Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart"? Alicia Keys. Do you know it?
Sing it.
Well, even if you were a million miles away.
Oh yeah. I know
Do you remember the video of that song? Everything was purple.
Oh.
And that was sort of when I fell in love with the color purple. Okay. And purple is not really a color you can really wear. Okay. And I mean, you can wear it well, but you cannot wear it that often as you wear pink. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel pain because it feels like there are like two guys. There's one that you're saying you love, and then you're giving the other guy.
You're giving the other guy more attention. Fair enough, if you put it that way, because people on TikTok and Instagram, people are like, are you sure pink is not your favorite color?
And it looks really nice in you.
Thank you. Do you play Ludo?
Why not? Street boy like me.
Street boy like you, Abi. Okay, before we start playing, what do you want to drink? Juice?
I mean, it's a no nuts, no drinking, no smoking November for me, so juice will be fine.
I like that. Juice will be fine. Do you do fruits?
Yeah.
Strawberries, grapes?
Anything you have, I'll chop.
I like that. I like people like you that don't have too
many.
As long
as it's healthy.
As long as it's healthy, I like that. By the way, I'm yellow, just in case.
Oh, okay. Why are you a Liverpool fan or something?
I don't even watch soccer.
Okay.
What football team do you support?
I'm a Man U fan. I left Man U for Liverpool.
Do you know what I was expecting?
Chelsea.
You to say Arsenal. I wanted to roast you a bit because I see on Twitter like Arsenal fans like get a lot of heat.
Oh, those guys are the most patient people I know. Like, how can you be a fan of a team that never wins nothing?
Exactly. And then I always ask like guys like, why is it that you guys never? Like, why is it when the team is losing, you still stay there supporting it years after years? And people tell me, like, I don't understand the loyalty. That's why.
I mean, for me, I think they play very interesting football.
Okay.
You know, there are people that they will lose, but you'll be satisfied because, like, you know, they put in work.
I've never heard that somebody has lost, but they are satisfied.
Yeah, like when you put up a good fight and you lose, you go home being like, oh, okay, I lose, but I shall try.
Again, my guess, should I let you go first?
No, you need to pack your... Is this how?
Is this not supposed to be inside?
No, you're meant to pack like the two games one side like this. If it's just me and you, and then.
Oh really?
That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Ladies first, so you go.
Okay. So, tell me a bit about Zoro. And okay, not Zoro. What's your actual name?
Chimobi.
Tell me a bit about Chimobi. I was growing up for Chimobi.
6 months. I mean, so I was born in Onitsha.
Yeah.
In a one-room apartment that looked like dividing this place into 4.
Okay.
And my mom had a restaurant. My dad was a butcher. You know, sells meat in the market.
Yeah.
And then I did not ever dream that Chimobi was ever going to turn to Zoro. I was just wishing that I go to school, you know, grow up, get a job, and maybe rent a flat.
Yeah.
And move from the one-room apartment to a flat. Yeah, so, you know, my dream was to move from a one-room apartment that we were living in to a flat. You know, Because that's like what that was the word rich, being rich meant to me when I was young. No, but God had other plans. So I went to this primary school called St. Mary's Primary School in Onitsha.
Yeah.
Good one, by the way. So, and then before St. Mary's, I went to Immaculate. Immaculate was like, my parents wanted to try and say, okay, since we did not go to school, let's try and train our child.
Yeah.
They put me in this school, and then they just kept on increasing their school fees. My mom had to take me off the school, took me to a government school because they were doing free education at the time. You know, so from Sikitu. From there, I wrote common entrance, and I was the highest in my school. So I was going to all the nice secondary schools, see they posted me there, and I never saw my name.
Oh my days.
Yeah. I then went to a school called GTC. That's where like technical school, where young boys learn how to, build stuff, cars. They're ones that learn how to
And Igbo people are very handy, yeah.
But it was very popular for also kids that would go in there and learn how to do this one what we call Ewaka.
Ewaka. Did I say it right?
Do not speak Igbo like that again, please.
That's how you said it.
I don't say Ewaka.
Okay, say it again.
Ewaka.
What?
Ewaka.
Ewaka.
Eh? Can you hear now? Yeah, so just forget about it because you will try from now to tomorrow, you'll get it. So I did not. I saw my name there at GTC, and my parents were like, "Nah, you're not going to the school," because they were like good. There were good students that came out from the school, and there were like a lot of bad students.
Yeah,
also.
so their reputation preceded.
Yeah, was not very solid at the time. So my mom's like, "Okay, since they say you know book, let's go to Enugu and look for another school for you." So I went to CIC Enugu, and on arriving, CIC happened that the day that I went there. That my cousin that was supposed to help me get a form for JSS1 didn't get it. He used my money to eat up and cook.
Your own cousin? That's like your mom's brother's child?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know what he was thinking that was going to happen when we arrived. So I got there, my name was not.
Sorry, you used it to cook what?
To eat up and cook. So we got there, me and my mom, my name was not anywhere, so I could not write. And then instantly my mom said, okay, do you want to try JSS2? I said, okay, let me try. We bought a form for JSS2. They were writing like 2 weeks after JSS1. I went back and I wrote for JSS2, and my name was like top 10.
Hold on, so you skipped JSS1?
I skipped JSS1, yeah.
That's crazy, I've never heard of that
Yeah,
before.
I skipped JSS1. And then when I passed, I went back, my uncle went to the principal and said, oh, this is my
nephew.
Yeah, he should. He skipped JSS1. We want him to go back. And then the principal says, there's no way he will skip JSS1 and pass exam for JSS1 is in top 10.
Yeah.
Because the way they do is according to your grades.
Yeah.
So back and forth. I have to just go to JSS2. And then from there, it was a little bit of struggle during my junior work because I skipped the
basic things.
Yeah. So, and then I didn't have no guidance. Nobody asking me, oh yeah, you need to study more because you skipped JSS1. So I struggled a little bit, my JSS3. I wanted to do sciences, but I didn't pass sciences. And then it was also...
Coming from someone that was always top.
Do you understand me? No, distraction also came in. That's when I started going for...
peer pressure. I started entering the issue now. Okay, now
I started going for lessons, writing letters to females.
Okay, you don't see woman now. Mind don't change.
Yeah, but all those, there's this book they sell where girls do a lot of things, a lot of like nice things. So distraction started coming in. So I now switched to arts. Did that. From there, I wrote Jam like 3 times.
Sorry, you were so intelligent, which I think you still are. And you were the top of your class, you were representing your school, and then all of a sudden, you're writing Jam 3 times, making me...
Such is life. No. What happened is there were a lot of noise around me. So my uncle, then Uncle Humphrey, came to the house, and then he gave me newspaper to read. Say, read this place. I read it. Say, okay, nice. You will know English when you're... And I said, recite 2 times or whatever like that. And I did it perfect. And he said, you should be an engineer.
Yeah.
And they sold me the idea of a marine engineer that they go offshore and come back with a lot of money.
Is it
So
like that?
even when I finished, I did art in school. I went back to my WAEC, I did sciences in there, so I got like
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to pass JAMB to do marine engineering in ISUD and I think University of Benin or something. I wrote 3 times. It was tough. I had to go back to art again, and then I got pop admin in IMT and I did it there.
Where's IMT?
IMT is in Enugu.
Enugu. Are you from Enugu?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay.
But I was born in Onitsha.
Okay.
Yeah, so went to IMT there, did OND there, went to Unizik, and they were like distractions started coming again.
Yeah.
Lecturers were, oh, what do you do? Why do you come to school? Dress like I say, I do import and exports. Because the lecturer that was always disturbing me didn't know what I do, like he knew Zoro. And I didn't have my breakout song then, but I was like really big in the East.
Yeah.
So he would come and say, what do you do? I say, I buy stuff from China and sell, in the Chinese market. Like, oh, okay, that's why you come to school this way. I say, yes, sir. So there's no disturbance. But like fast forward 2 months after the back and forth with him happened, I had Ogene. And then I had left school because the people that signed me said I should come to Lagos. Yeah. So I left school, and then when he saw the video of the song on TV, I don't know where he saw it. He called, what are the niggas? You see if we go there now. You say whenever you're in Oka, come to my wife's shop. Okay. He sells drinks. Come to her. Yeah. I never saw him again until today. Yeah. So I just left, and then moved to Lagos 2014.
In all of this, you didn't make mention of siblings. You don't have siblings.
I have 5 siblings.
Okay.
I have 4 brothers and one sister. So my mom wanted to have a girl so bad that she just kept on trying.
God still shall give her. Imagine if she kept on trying. It was just boy. I will now be like a football field.
I swear to God, but she finally got it by God's grace, and then my siblings were good.
Yeah. So at what point did Chimaobi decide Chimaobi wants to be Zoro?
So I think 2016 was when I decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to give this music thing everything. Because like taking it back to when I started, I wasn't sure. Yeah. Because the original plan was to be an engineer. And then there's now music that's happening that people like my friends are saying, oh, you're talented, you can, you're killing it, you can, go big. I'm like, okay. Make you be saying that they deceive me, you guys should not be gassing me out. So and then I went to church that time. I asked God that if the route that I'm on is my path, that he should give me a sign. And I think I was about 18 when I got featured in one of the biggest songs in the East as at 2010 or thereabout, Obusagi. And it was about the same time that I said the prayers. So that had me going until 2016. I asked myself, bro, are you sure this is what you're meant to be doing? Yeah. And then I went back to God again. I said, if this is it, I want the next thing that I put out to be smash. If it's not, I already had my passport ready.
To drag back. So even from years ago, people were trying to drag out of this country. It's not in our thing.
Right. 2016, I got my passport. I said, if I drop this record and it doesn't slap, I'm out. Yeah. I'm not here to waste my time. I have siblings to take care of. I have my parents to take care of. Yeah. I have me to
take care of
out of poverty. Yeah. So 2016 was the time I decided to embrace Zoro. As I dropped again and it was a smash, I was like, okay, now this is where we're supposed to be.
So talk to me a bit about the moving from Enugu to Lagos. What was, did you have money when you were moving from Enugu to Lagos?
Money for a night bus or money for what?
Like, you know why I'm moving to a new city? Survival money now, money for feeding, money for accommodation, money to just hold body until everything sets.
No, I had just money for my night bus.
So you entered the night bus, you got to Lagos.
I got to Lagos.
What happened?
So I got to Lagos. I had been to Lagos 2014 or 2012 when I was still working with Wizboy because he was the first guy that signed me for 5 years and I recorded just 2 songs because I was the most patient person around that time. He said, Zoro, go back and come back tomorrow. No problem. I'll go home very happy, no stress, no wala. So I had been coming to Lagos but moved to Lagos 2014 when I was in the studio when I was still with Wizboy. Yeah. I did a song called 042 and some guy there heard it. His name is Anto Torino. he's an artist manager. He brought his artist for recording and heard my songs like, nah.
This guy has something.
This is good. Then he took it to his guys, and his guys he heard it and liked it.
Yeah.
But what happened is that they decided to shoot a song 042 in Lagos. Just like doing a song about Lagos and shooting in Ochanja, in Mecha.
Yeah.
So they shot it, and then some other guy that I met.
You haven't played your 6-4.
No, this is my 4.
I'll
My
eat
6.
you. Just come here, I'll eat you. Carry on.
Can continue to say it. It sounds
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5. What's this?
6. No, go.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does this mean now? If
6.
I count this now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You don't eat me now.
Exactly.
Okay. It sounds nice. Keep saying it. No, ladies first. Now, I don't think it's Yeah, so the guys that I met in that my guy introduced me to shot the video, and it wasn't like what it's supposed to be. So one babe that really liked my stuff on Twitter has got a boyfriend that she was introducing my stuff to. So she said I should send stuff. I sent her the video, the song, and the boyfriend loved it. And they said, no, there's no way you're doing a song about Enugu and you're shooting in Lagos. Now we're scrapping it. If these guys that signed you want us to do a refund, we're ready to refund. Back and forth. We're able to find like
a common ground.
So he said, okay, come, let's do it. Anything that happens, no problem. And then we shot another video for the song and put it out there. It banged. We shot another one, called Otu, slapped as well. And then there's Usain Bolt. They're all banged. Yeah. And it was now time for me to make the change. Because I tell my story, I tell people that Onitsha for me is like Division 2. You don't watch football, so you might not get it.
Explain it to me.
And it's just like Division 2, Enugu is Premiership, then Lagos is Champions League.
I'm dead.
You get me?
So, talk to me about the music industry, because you're very different. There are very few people that do your style of music. First of all, rapping in Nigeria is even hard. And then rapping in Igbo. First of all, why did you decide you want to rap in your dialect?
So the first song that I ever recorded in my life, I did 2 verses.
Okay.
I did one in English and one in Igbo.
Right.
So the person that featured me on the song came back and was like, oh, people love the second verse that you did in Igbo. And then the guy that recorded the song, when he was in the studio and they were looking for an Igbo rapper to jump on a song called Owusagi. It was supposed to be Mr. Raw, but he wasn't available or he didn't answer them. So Wizboy was like, oh, just get me any Igbo rapper that's dope. And then the guy that recorded the first song said, oh, I know this guy. He said the song he recorded and called and said, yo, Z, there's this song Owusagi. They need you to rap in Igbo. Come through. I came all the way from Onitsha to Enugu. Then I wrote like 16 bars and then I dropped it and their faces were like this. And I've been asking myself, is it that I didn't kill it?
Yeah.
There was no nice one when I came out. So I just came out, give me 500 naira.
But that was like a thing then.
500 naira is like 5K now.
Do you know what? I keep saying then, as if this is like our parents' generation. This is like 2014, 2016 we are talking about, right?
2010.
2010, okay. But yeah, 500 naira still had more value than it does now anyway, so.
At least at that time, it was 200 naira from bus from Onitsha to Enugu. 200 naira back. So I had 100 naira to keep. And then I was very happy. I could buy my girls like ice cream.
Girls with an S. Okay, so you like women. Let's go into the tea.
I love women.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
When was your last relationship?
Sometime 2 months ago.
What happened? Did you cheat?
And that was not the problem.
What was the problem?
The problem is that we were not headed to the same place.
Where were you headed?
I was headed to a place where, to a place that's easy for me and for anybody that I'm going to be with, and most especially for my kids when they come.
I don't understand that place. You have to explain that place to me well.
I don't understand. You're now balancing like you want to fight for the girls.
No, I want to play my role. No, I don't understand
the way. When you're asking the other questions, it's not balanced like this. Like you like yes.
You threw yourself under the bus. You said I bought ice cream for my girls. And I'm like,
but that was back in the day now. You
Yeah,
just, you just
but-
afford it tonight.
let's first enter the girls' matter now. So I need to understand that, please, because this your, were you in the headspace where you were ready to have kids?
No. But like, I feel like I'm at a point where if I'm doing relationship, it should be one that
It's leading to.
Yeah, like I should be able to see the person in my future. If I don't see him in my future, then it'll always be a struggle. And then you're having different plans also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go back home.
That's not me. You're cheating.
No, come on now.
What's the thing on your face about? Is it like swag? Is it like, are you trying to shape your face? Is it like your signature thing?
No, it's swag.
Okay,
Actually.
swag.
And then because I'm Zoro swag bag, so I'm supposed to come out and have like a little bit of the swag and.
Do you wear it everywhere? Because I've seen you in a couple of places that you don't have it on.
No, it's just like a new thing, you know.
Oh,
When you move and go to a culture where there's a lot of different things that they do, you just pick the ones that resonate with you.
Yeah.
So this one I really do like it.
Okay. So now let's move back to your music.
Right.
Have you dropped an album since you
No, I
started
don't have
music?
an album.
I sort of knew that from my research about you, but I wanted to ask you, because maybe there's a hidden one that we don't know about.
I don't have
But
an
is
album.
there a reason why?
No, so I was going to drop an album in 2018 and then I lost my voice.
Okay.
And I started recording.
Village people.
I swear, like the way my voice left me, like it's funny, but it's actually very crazy. Like I was in the studio with my boy Tidings. He just passed. Recipe Tidings, yeah. I was in the studio with Tidings and one of my girls, Mimi, that was in the country, and T Spice. So we're recording this song, Culture. Just played the beat and I vibed and I really liked it. The vibe. I was excited as well. T, put me on the mic, let me record the chorus and let's sort the verses out later.
Yeah.
And then comes on the mic. I want to record. I wasn't audible anymore. Like before that happened,
This is really village people.
no, like for real. It felt like something left my body. Like I felt lighter.
Yeah.
So trying to record, I wasn't audible. I was whispering. I was like, and then he was saying, it's not funny, like. And he was like, you need to be audible. I was like, yeah, I actually don't need to be audible. I tried, could not. I did like 10 takes. None of them was able to match what I had done before on the vibe. So it's like, okay, this would stop. I tried everything. Even my boy Tidings said, oh, you need to drink Koda. I drank Koda.
Which one the Koda?
Don't worry, ask people that know, they'll tell you.
Guys, what's Koda? Guys on set.
Kodak Black.
That's an artist.
Kodak, he has a drink now.
Oh, right. We'll cut it out. Koda.
So he said I should do that. Like I did all of those stuff. My voice never came back. And that like swing, everything that I was recording now slowed down. So I had to now look for a way to navigate through my new reality.
Yeah.
And that kind of like, made me pause the project. And then, this year the album is almost ready.
Okay.
It's like 70-80% ready.
Okay.
And I have an EP that's also ready. I have a joint tape with someone that I don't know when this is gonna be out, but if it is out before that, then you guys see it. If it's out after that. Yeah, it's okay. So I have a joint tape with someone that I already shot the video.
Okay.
Everything ready. I'll show you after.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's
Yeah,
see.
so that's what I'm about right now. Album next year, EP early next year, joint EP next year. So everything.
What's your take on, because I recently saw a tweet, or was it a post on her story, but Simi recently made a post and she said, this industry is so fake, but I love music, so I'll be here. What's your take on that, the fakeness in the industry?
So I'll bring it to the way it resonates to me.
Yeah,
and I've made peace with whatever anybody decides to do. I'm a guy that I wish for the best, and I expect nothing from anybody.
Yeah.
So in an industry,
expectations is what used to cause wahala.
in an industry where if clout is not on you,
if
you're not driving clout, any picture when you take get out, even if you lie, be as good as Nebuchadnezzar. Was Nebuchadnezzar good?
In the Bible.
No, he wasn't.
He was a bad king, Abi.
Yeah, he was a very bad king.
But good people in the Bible, David.
No, David is too. No.
King David. Solomon.
So I can do Solomon.
Solomon.
If you like, be as good as Solomon. You're like, yeah, as good as
Solomon
Solomon.
was not good. How many wives and concubines did he have?
No, but it's you that says Solomon now. Now, because women are involved, you've started fighting. Okay, no problem.
I think now you're viewing me as someone that when it comes to women, I'm like, you think I'm a feminist, yeah? The Twitter definition of feminism.
I'm surprised that I do not. There's no she, her on your bio.
Oh please! I feel like people take like this feminism thing to a whole different level, which is what it isn't. But let's just leave that aside
I don't follow you talk.
Go back to the fakeness
I just listen to you say what you say.
I think when people like sort of put she, her in their bio, is that what they mean? Is it like feminism
I
they
don't
mean?
know, but they all look like they're headed to the same place. They're just in the same bus stop. When there isn't like clout on you, people tend to not to respond. People that usually would respond tend to like slow things down. Everybody could begin give you superstar P.
Yeah.
Even when you know that normally like not just wave carry the whatever pop come to you.
Yeah.
On the normal ground, we're all good. We know we're all talented. So that is enough for you to respect your fellow artists. That's enough for you to answer them when they call you. So long as you be able to see through their heart and see that they are respectful people. They're like loyal people.
Yeah.
That is enough for you to come through with or without the clouds. But in an industry where the clouds has to be there, it's.
I think people feed off it.
Yeah, like and I don't blame them. People want to give and take.
Yeah.
Like if they think that what they're taking is not enough, doesn't match what they're giving.
Yeah.
They tend to like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna dull this person. I'm gonna be slow with this person. So with me, I'm like, whatever. Like it's just gonna take longer time. We'll still arrive at the same destination. So with that, once you start behaving certain ways, I've already made peace with this. I just check out.
Yeah.
So in that way, you cannot stress me. Before I come to you, I already mean like this possibility that this guy can change tomorrow. So so that doesn't allow me take it in.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, do you feel like with the body of work you have so far and the amount of work you put into your music, do you feel like you're supposed to be like bigger than you are right now in the music industry?
Yeah, but there's also the side where I feel like because it might be because of the project I haven't put out there. It might be because I've decided to take a different route. Yeah. Because this is not how I used to be. This isn't how my mind used to work. Yeah. The type of music that I do now is not what I started with. Okay. So it might take people longer time to understand the shift. Yeah. There are some people that just do it and people catch up on it. But what I know for sure is that I am where I'm supposed to be. No matter if it takes
10 years, 15 years,
get to where it's supposed to get. Last time I had like a #1 record in the country is, let me say 2016.
Yeah.
And every time that I feel like I need to increase my show money, I increase it. Anytime I feel like I need to increase my endorsement money, I increase it. Yeah. That's because of other values that I bring to the table. Yeah. That's not just, music. And that is coming from the route of being different. Yeah. So it's just what it is.
What do you think the biggest challenge you faced in the industry has been so far?
It used to be expecting too much from people.
Yeah.
Now I will say it in front of anybody. I do not expect anybody to do anything for me. If you do, cool. Thank you. God bless you. But if you do not, love. If I can do something for you tomorrow, I'll still come through. Yeah. And I'm not doing anything for anybody expecting you to do nothing for me.
Back.
So the person to repay me is God. You can't pay me for the love that I give. It's too much. Yeah. Because it's real, it's pure. So I get my reward from God. So it's before now that I used to, nah, I'm enough.
I like how you said I'm enough.
Come on, like.
Are you a really spiritual person?
Very spiritual, yeah.
You go to church every Sunday?
Every day.
Sorry, any of you, crew, you guys know how to beatbox. So I have to do it myself? Okay, so I'm going to give you a beat. And you're going to give me a freestyle.
Okay. Yeah. Assim não tem para que devia, pensando num goleado, rap da catalista, microfone, canjamelo baixo, objectinho, I'm rap, mas custa teatro, que mata, azul,
We've got to start a band! We've got to start a band! But yeah, oh my days.
I had a good time, man. I had a good time.
I had an amazing time too.
And then I've been a fan of your work. I've been seeing you doing all the transition videos, with the interview you do in the car, where you sing with artists.
And that's coming back as well, guys. He's talking about drive time. She is. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I'm just going to take this whole thing like I won, because it's like my show. And you can't even say
no. We'll continue after we're done.
Fair enough, we'll continue. But I'll let you guys know who won, which is going to be most likely me. Because I'm a winner.
Nah.
I'm a winner.
Don't worry. It's not this one. I used to pay school fees. So I was being distracted. By the time we're done, I concentrate. Okay. 5 minutes, you're crying somewhere.
Thank you. It's because I told you I cried. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you. And
salute.